Today on Sawdust and Circuits, we're putting 3D bearings to the test. Using nothing but PLA parts and some Airsoft BBs, a dab of beeswax, and a bit of patience. Let's build some functional pulleys. But how accurate are these do-it-yourself bearings? Let's find out. Starting with these 3D printed bearing races, I designed them to use standard 6mm BBs. I'm using PLA printed at 0.2mm layer height with 100% infill for strength. The inner and outer races are held together with nothing more than 6mm BBs as the rolling elements. For lubrication, I'm using a tiny bit of beeswax. It's natural and it sticks well to plastic and will give it just enough slip to roll without excess friction. When loading these, spinning the center aids in loading them, then just push them in until it's full. Now let's put this bearing into action. I printed a small pulley system designed for paracord, and once the bearing is screwed into the housing, it spins smoothly, even under light tension. Alright, let's see how accurate this really is. I mounted the pulley in this small vise and used this dial indicator to measure the radial runout. With everything snug and aligned, as you can see, this is barely registering 5 or 6 thousandths of an inch. This really impressed me. And before you say it, I know this has many limitations, like heavy-duty uses or even high RPM would generate a lot of friction. But this would be great for a 3D printed unmotivated Susan mechanism or other low RPM gear assemblies. I have a lot of plans for these BBs, and they are dirt cheap, and the uses are vast. Have you ever made anything like this? Let me know in the comments what you might use these for. So if you're wondering whether 3D printed bearings are just a gimmick, well, they're no ceramic hybrid bearings, but for do-it-yourself projects like this pulley, they're absolutely solid. Who would have thought do-it-yourself bearings, cheap, easy, and more accurate than you would expect? If you've liked this project, hit that like button and subscribe for more do-it-yourself tests, builds, and clever tricks. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.